pretty obvious. KUVA ZARR, very, very strong. I don't think I really need to say a whole lot about it because I think it's well documented now. Let's get into it. Here we are in the simulacrum with Mag Prime and the KUVA ZARR. So, right from the get-go though, it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, but that's because of the way that I've built this weapon. Is that all of them? Okay, so now it's very, very strong. Now I need to get my headshots back. That's okay. There we go. So let's have a look at the build that I'm using with the KUVA ZARR, and this is the build that I'm using with the KUVA ZARR. It's a one former build because apparently you don't actually need a whole lot in this weapon. This weapon already comes pre-packaged with 3 V polarities, a 4th one on the XLR slot. So it was actually really simple to build a build on this weapon. So the idea is we're going to be using galvanized scope as well as critical delay and vital sense in order to give us a lot of that crit chance and crit damage. On top of that, we're going to be using our 60/60 mods for viral, and we're using galvanized chamber for that extra multi-shot because of course we're going to use that. And then on top of that, I'm choosing to use Prime Firestorm because that seems to be a really, really good option. And I'm specifically using Prime Fast Hands because I feel like the reload time on this weapon is really, really slow. Mind-numbingly slow. So that's why I've decided to go for Prime Fast Hands. You don't have to if you don't want to. If you feel like using something else like Infected Clip for even more toxin/viral damage, entirely up to you. Now, because we put one former on this weapon, we actually had a lot of space left, so I could actually put in something like Terminal Velocity on this already V polarity XLR slot. So that's why I've decided to go for this one. You're more than welcome to use something else as well. This is really, really optional. Of course, on a weapon like this, ironically enough, I am choosing to use Primary Deadhead, mainly because it seems to me that the secondary attack of the KUVA ZARR, i.e. the barrage, seems to be really, really good at landing a lot of headshot kills. Just by randomly aiming at a person's head, I seem to be able to hit a headshot and also land a headshot kill, especially on these good old-fashioned fodder enemies, really, really easily. And the KUVA ZARR's barrage mode is really, really good with a magnetized bubble. So that's pretty much it. It's not exactly a marksman weapon for the purposes of using something like galvanized scope and deadhead, but seems to work, so I'll continue using that anyway. I don't think you'll really be able to get a lot of headshots using the primary mode though, so keep an eye on that. You'll probably have to rely on using the barrage mode to basically prime up your weapon for the purposes of deadhead and galvanized scope as well. But outside of that, it is of course a really, really strong weapon, so good luck getting it. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. What do you think about the KUVA ZARR? Is this the weapon for you? Let me know in the comments. How are you managing to get your KUVA ZARR as well? Let me know in the comments, because there was a Reddit thread that basically documented how much of an absolute meme it was to try and get the weapon in the first place. And my experience seems to be lining up with that particular meme very much. So I tried to do a lot of missions in Adaro, I believe it was, and tried to kill a lot of lavalings. Didn't exactly get a KUVA ZARR at all. I ended up having to actually purchase a lich from the slave market of liches, and then actually kill that lich from the slave market of liches to get the KUVA ZARR. So that's basically how I got mine. You may have to use that in the end. So hope you guys enjoy this. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.